on out in the backyard here. I've been cleaning my car today, and I've heard some tools going in the background. What do you know? Look at this. Joshua and Penny, they're at work. Joshua's making a, what are you making, Josh? A drawer for your canopy. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Prado 150 out of here. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit different to the rest. It's a bit of ad hoc, however you might want to call it. So, you start off, Joshua, he's in the backyard putting a few things together in his new BT50, and just wanted to probably, show off my kids a bit, I suppose, in a sense. Anyway, take a look. Joshua's out in the backyard putting some shelving in. Been down to Bunnings, bought some stuff, and he's now in there designing his drawers and a fridge slide and all sorts of other stuff going on in there. He does an oil change on his car, so they're a bit different to the Prado, so stay tuned while he shows you how to do that. And then towards the end, we'll give you the final result of what his car looks like and what he's done to it in the back. So he's a tradie doing an apprenticeship, and it's just what these kids can do. So stay tuned. Let's go take a look, eh? Yeah. He's gone down to Bunnings, bought himself some wood. I don't know what kind of wood that is. Look at him go. Form. Look at this, eh? He's got himself a slide here, a bit of a slide thing, majiggy going. And he's got the canopy in the back. And he's on the tools. He's been on the tools for a few hours now, haven't you? Yeah. Look at him go, look at this. It's got all happening in the back of the ute there, on the tray. Look at him go. Mate, that is absolutely awesome. So tell me what's going on, mate. What's the go here? What have we got going?
This is the base for the drawer.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a slide out drawer by the look of it. Yeah. It's got the slide on there. Mate, you're awesome. Where'd you get the slide from, Josh?
Just from Bunnings.
Bunnings, yep. All the material from Bunnings. Look at that, eh? You're like a, I don't know, you're just awesome, mate. Look at it. Tell you what, I just don't have the eye for doing this kind of stuff, mate. Did you do a diagram or, do a bit of a drawing or what? Did you, Penny, or you just put it together?
Yep. Yeah, I took
far out. Hey?
I took one of your container lids and I drew on that.
on a lid.
You drew on a lid? You drew on my container lid?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Awesome, mate. All right, well, I'll come back and see how it's all the finished product.
No worries.
Over here, I've got the Prado. It's never ever been so clean in its life. I think this is the first time it's actually had a full clean up inside since I did Cape York nearly, what are we? Year and a half ago, yeah. So it's all happening in the back of the Prado 150 out of here headquarters in the backyard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guys, how you going? This is Backyard Mechanics here with Prado 150 out of here in the workshop. But this time we haven't got the Prado, we've got Josh here. He's listening to Trip in a Van, showing him how to do a oil and filter change on the BT50, because apparently it's a little bit tricky, not like the Prado. So let's take a look. You're watching the YouTube video. What's going on, mate?
Not much, better service the car.
You getting a bit of information from Trip in a Van?
Yep.
Yep, is he helping you out there?
Yep, we've got the right size socket, it's a 27.
Yeah, who told you about the right size?
Figured it out. It's a 14 for the sump plug.
For the sump plug. Okay, so how's this different to the Prado, Josh? For anyone that's got a BT50?
You just gotta fill up the oil as soon as the oil stops draining out of the sump, so the pump doesn't lose pressure inside the engine.
What about the oil filter?
You do that after you fill up the oil. just on the side of the engine here.
Okay. So to me that sounds a bit weird for me, because in my brain I think if you do an oil filter after you refilled the oil, you're going to have oil coming out everywhere. Not the case with the BT50, eh?
No.
Awesome. All right. So what have we got underneath here, mate? Now, Josh, you got some new tyres on this thing.
Yep.
What do you got, mate?
A couple of Toyos RT.
What size are they?
285 70 17.
Because I heard they're very hard to get, mate. How'd you score some open countries?
Just from Tyre Power. Tumba.
Yeah.
Went in.
And some new rims. Set. New rims as well, by the look of it.
Yep.
Very good, mate. So what oil you got here, mate? What's the go with the oil?
Got some 10, 40, 10 litre bucket.
And how many litres comes out of that? Out of your sump?
9.75.
Is that why you got two buckets here, mate? One for the extra.
Yep.
Awesome. You better get into it.
Yep.
And while Josh is getting into it, I'm going to go make my espresso martini. It's a coffee with a bit of a kick. So Josh, just a couple of questions, mate. What year's your BT50?
2013.
Okay. How many Ks has it done?
173.
Okay, and is this how many kilometres have you done between the oil change?
Been about 9,500.
Oh, 9,500?
Yep.
Okay. So how long do you keep oil in there, mate? Do you keep on?
Probably I'll probably do it from now on about 7.5, I reckon.
Yep. Is that oil and filter or just oil?
Both.
Okay. So is this a job anyone can do, mate?
Yeah.
Now just as a reminder, what size spanner have you got there? Or
14.
14 for the sump plug?
Yep.
Alright, now you've got a pretty big container there, not your usual standard container. Is that because the ones we've got, how many litres are they?
No, they're a bit smaller.
Okay, because they're 9, aren't they?
Yeah.
And how much oil comes out of here, mate?
About 9.7.
Okay. It's going to go all over the garage floor, mate.
Yeah.
Is she coming out, mate?
Yeah.
And another little hint, did you take the top off the the filler cap? We put it all in to let the air out? Slower than that, mate. Nice and slow, that's good. How many litres you got on that one?
10.
You don't want to put the whole lot in.
And you've got 300 mils left over.
I'll be checking. So Josh, what filter have you got there, mate? What part number is it?
17030.
Yep,
It's from Parts for Cars.
Yep. Do you know how much you pay for it?
About $10.
Yep.
And about $98 for the oil.
98 for the oil, eh?
Excuse me.
So go with the oil. Right. Oil filter. Put that there. Where's your oil filter?
Just here.
Where is it? So where is mine? It's in there. Not down here. It's in the bottom. this for espresso martini? Yummo. So what have we got in here, Josh? Is this the filter?
This is the old filter, so it sits inside of the housing.
Yep, so you had a bit of trouble getting it off initially. You get it off?
Got it off.
Yep.
And this is the O-ring that you replace when you do a new oil. So replace that and lube it up.
And where does that go inside of?
It goes inside the oil filter housing.
And that just screws back onto it? Yeah. So just waiting for Josh to come home. He'll be coming around that corner any second. So we'll just show you how he drives up down the street and up the driveway. And then we're going to check out the final product on his Mazda BT50. I can hear him from here coming up the street. So watch, any second now, here he comes. I'm over here. Oh, Josh, welcome home, mate.
Hey?
Welcome home, mate. I can hear you coming up the street.
That's good.
All right.
What are you doing?
Lockie, welcome back, mate. Lockie's been away for a night.
Yeah.
Hi, mate. Yeah. Put this in to be able to drive up the driveway for our caravan that's due at the end of the month. Josh chooses a different route all the time. Boys and their toys.
Ability at his lockers.
I think a shovel would do more damage. Finding out. Hello.
G'day guys, this is the new BT50 that you've seen in a couple of previous vids. Now, I didn't like the way it looked when I bought it, so I've done a few extra modifications to make it better and like better to drive, better to wheel, better to camp out of. So I'll run you through those. First I got some new tyres because the stockies, they had to go. I got 285/70/17 Toyo RT, which are about an aggressive all-terrain, so not quite as aggressive as the Muddy. And then I got D-hole Steelies from Dynamic Rims. They're a positive 20 offset, and they sit just flush with the guards. All I had to do was move these plastic guards just out one bolt space, and then they fit in the car perfectly, no issues. Fuel economy hasn't gone up really by about half a litre. We'll take you around to the canopy, to the other side of the canopy. Another thing I needed to add, put this new RFI aerial 5.5 dB, and with having a front rack for work, I needed to get a drop down mount. So I headed over to the Brisbane 4x4 show and I picked up one of these mounts from a good deal from one of the blokes. Drops it down a couple of different levels, or you can drop it all the way up, and it just tucks it away. So when I put stuff on top here, I just do that and it's all clear. So coming into the interior, I haven't really done much at the moment, but I'm probably going to put a double din head unit in the middle there to get rid of all the stupid buttons that do nothing. But so far I've just got an iDrive there with a custom faceplate, and I got a quad lock. Now if you don't have a quad lock, I tell you, you need to get one now. They are very good cases, and the mounts, all they do is you got a 45 lock up and they're in. Super easy to use, the case is really durable, dropped it on heaps of rocks all the time. And that's about it in here. I just got a Ocam UHF, probably going to change that out to a GME XRS, and then yeah, that's about it in here.
The joys of filming. So
Don't buy this shit.
my main camera battery, the spare one, that I had charging, I had a mishap, and it's fallen down the side here, down in there, into a cavity, and it's gone under there. Oh, that's easy. It's in there somewhere, mate. Can you feel it? No! Look at that! Hey, we'll have to fix up the back bit there a bit so nothing can fall in there, eh? Feel that? Had a leak. Yeah, the water thing we got in there, mate. It started leaking from where it goes into the bottom of the jerry can. So I used some special PVC pipe glue to put it back in there. Yep. Your glue, Josh. Thanks, mate. You're a champion. Sorry about the drill. Lasted me many years, mate. Thanks. You're a champion. What do I do without Josh, eh? Tell ya. Hey!
Coming on to the work side of the canopy. Now I'm a chippy, and I use this for work 5 days a week, and then try use it for camping on the other 2. So I thought one day I need to work out my storage a bit better. So I went to Bunnings, got some timber, got some runners, drawer runners, and I made some drawers. So below here I've got one big drawer, keeps all my tools, all for work. And then carpet that. And then in this drawer here I've just got bits and pieces. Now I'm going to add another drawer in here the same size. I've carpeted that one. I've just got a bit of metal angle edging around here to stop from rubbing it up, and then I've just got a false wall here with a couple of batteries mounted up, and then yeah, that's about it for this side. And then when we go camping, I'll just pull the tools out and put the camping gear in. Coming around the back here, I had a bit of a weekend idea. I decided to make a little bit of a water tank here, but I'm not sure what the issue is. We're on an angle here. The filler cap is open, but when I open this tap here, then no water comes out. So the reason I put one of these in is I just had an idea on the weekend. I was like, I want some water when I go to Fraser Island in July, so a bit of extra water than just 42 jerrys. So I put this PVC pipe in. It's about 2.5 meters long. It's 100mm diameter. It's got 2 end caps, and then you just drilled a hole, put that in. It's got a nut on the back of it, siliconed it up, and I'm not sure how much water it holds, but yeah, it's about 2.5 meters long by 100mm, so it's probably about 10 litres. Good for a little bit, keep a little bit of water on you all the time. Don't need to get So in this side of the canopy, this is kind of my camping side. I got the King's 60 litre fridge, I'm pretty sure it is, and that's just a fridge or a freezer. I normally keep it at about 2 degrees, keeps the battery good. Got the fridge slide, and I got a false floor in here, and I got your wall up here, but I'm yet to carpet that. That is the next job to do. And I've got a rough country solar regulator from Autobarn. The boys hooked me up there. And then we got a light up here with a switch. That keeps the whole area lit up. I just got the King switchboard because it's easy to use, and then just got a 100 amp hour battery with. I'm yet to get a BCDC charger from Red Arc, but the King's 12 volt isolator, she's doing the trick now. Keeps the battery topped up. So I bought this canopy brand new about 6 months ago. I've done all the work myself. I think it's a metre wide canopy from MW in Toowoomba. I think I paid about $1,300-ish. Can't remember exactly, but done all the work myself, haven't paid anyone to do it. I wanted to do it myself and learn and make it how I wanted it to be, make it custom. So I've done just that, and I think it's come out a treat. Next thing I want to do, probably add a shelf, top of the fridge there, and need to carpet this wall, so that'll be the next coming weekends. Stay tuned for that. Get yourself some Kettle chunky wood-fired barbecue chips, they are the bee's knees.